Salesforce out with better than expected earnings, also raising its outlook. Joining me now, of course, no stranger to Yahoo Finance. That is, of course, Marc Benioff, co-founder and CEO of Salesforce. Marc, always good to see you. I can't think of many companies out here raising guidance in this environment of slowing economic growth and tariffs. Like, what gives you the confidence to do that?
Brian, everything went well for us this quarter. We had bookings go well, revenue went well, and currency went well, and we're raising our guidance by $400 million.
Are more...
Well, Brian, listen to this.
Yeah.
We're going to do more than 41.3 billion is our guidance for Salesforce for the year. So it's pretty incredible what's happening here.
You and I have talked about this in the past, but are more folks paying for Agentforce?
More than $100 million in Agentforce ARR now happening, but more than $1 billion in Agentforce and Data Cloud ARR. Pretty awesome.
Marc, talk to us about...
So just so you know, that means we have more than 8,000 total Agentforce customers. More than 4,000 of them are paying, Brian.
So you're not seeing any slowdown in AI. You know, some concerns off that NVIDIA earnings miss. Shocker to me. I mean, are you seeing any of that over at Salesforce?
Well, we're just seeing some incredible results from customers. I have to tell you about this great story. Falabella, which is this amazing, it's the Nordstroms of Latin America. Are you familiar with them? We did this Agentforce trial in their Colombia business. It's gone so well. We did it through WhatsApp. We're now deploying through the whole region, all of Latin America.
Marc, of course, I'm following the really big $8.8 billion, $8 billion on Informatica. This is one thing that I heard from one of the folks that I talked to, that they have gotten used to, investors have gotten used to the margin expansion story that you have driven at Salesforce over the past 2 years. Is this Marc Benioff back to making these big deals and then going to give away that margin that you fought hard to reclaim?
Well, this is accretive. Our margins are intact. We're continuing our buybacks. We're continuing our dividend. And, you know, look, we're going to do more than $14.5 billion in positive cash flow this year. So we have enough to give to every hungry mouth, which is, you just identified a few of them.
But are you going to go back on making these big deals?
Well, you can see how we have a whole new disciplined approach to acquisitions, Brian. And this deal specifically, you know, we walked away from it a year ago because the numbers were not exactly right. And then we came back to it because the numbers were right now. And this is just a great transaction for our company. Look, I've been working with Informatica since 2006. It's critical for every single one of our customers that they get their data together. You know, when they're moving into this AI age, Informatica is key to making that happen. It's going to give them the harmonization. It really protects the data lineage. It gives them the ability to do master data management. It's everything that you want in this modern era. And this is a great transaction. We've had so many customers call us and talk about how they're so excited that we've acquired this company. We're bringing this into our data cloud strategy. I mean, I expect that probably next year we're going to do more than $10 billion in data type products. Like, you know, when we look at something like Agentforce, when we look at Data Cloud, when we look at Tableau, it's a huge part of our business now, Brian.
Lastly, Marc, Informatica is known in some circles as the Switzerland of data, meaning they're a great independent third party. They do business with Oracle, which is a company, of course, you know very well, AWS. Talk to investors to the extent you could about any concerns about losing some deals because they are, I guess, no longer potentially that Switzerland of data.
Well, we, of course, buy companies that deeply integrate with all of these companies all the time. And so, you know, like a product like Tableau, you could say the same thing, and it's been a great success for us.
All right, we'll leave it there. Marc Benioff, always nice to see you, sir. Congratulations.
Brian, it's great to see you.
We'll talk to you soon.
I'll look forward to catching up again.
All right, take care.